I'm excited to be here today. We've got some great stuff to talk about, thoughts, principles, ideas to share, to support your journey, to enable you to be the best, most successful, most joyful version of yourself. How exciting. First, I'm going to provide an overview to connect the dots, so to speak. Our vision is to create a community of leaders who will evolve the communities of the world. This is our North Star, our 100-year goal that we are always working toward. Our values are leadership, community, relentlessness, accountability. These are what we stand for, our behaviors, and what you can expect from us. Our community change model, the work that we're doing, is designed to take action in service of our vision and values. The model has 3 phases: the Whole Person College Program, the Young Leaders Program, and the Whole Community Program. The second phase of the 3-phase community change model, the Young Leaders Program. Connecting the dots, everything for a reason. Our vision and values leads us to design the community change model. The Young Leaders Program is a crucial feature of that model. We've got 6 components of that Young Leaders Program: impact and entrepreneurship, learning and training, financial investment, immersive multi-day gatherings, careers, and relationships. And within those 6 components of the Young Leaders Program, we provide support in 4 areas: leadership, professional, personal, and community change. Our approach is layered, strategic, intentional, actionable. We aspire to change the world. We have a model to meet that challenge. We've developed frameworks as the foundation we work from in each of those 4 areas. I'm going to cover each of those 4 areas, leadership, professional, personal, and community change, in 4 separate videos. Our hope is that these videos will bring to life our fundamental beliefs that support how everyone can find success on their terms. Life's journey is amazing. We only get one shot. We will not be back here. A core aspect of my purpose on my journey is to support your journey. Let's jump into leadership. Leadership is relevant in all aspects of life. Leadership is relevant in career. Leadership is relevant in family life. Leadership is relevant in daily interactions. The Inuit Indians have a saying that loosely translates to, "All that matters is the great day that dawns." I love the simplicity in this saying. It's all about possibility, beauty, joy, opportunity. And within this, we can show up every day ready to lead. Leadership is often misunderstood as being for a select few or only for certain situations. In fact, finding your version of leadership is a primary driver of living a life of your choosing and making a positive impact on people and planet along the way. So people have varying degrees of capability across the attributes that are important to exceptional leadership. With intention, hard work, and consistent focus, we can all infuse our own version of leadership across all aspects of our lives. Everyone can lead, and everyone can continuously improve as a leader. What makes up exceptional leaders? So a definition. Exceptional leaders are distinguished by their attitude, vision, bias for action, and integrity. And most of all, their ability to compel others to be their best selves and lead their best lives while achieving shared and individual goals. Martin Luther King, Winston Churchill, Da Vinci, Gandhi, Sakichi Toyoda, Bob Marley, Mother Teresa, Albert Einstein, Harriet Tubman, Dawn Staley, Abe Lincoln, Henry Ford, Jackie Robinson, Eleanor Roosevelt, John Wooden, Steve Jobs, Ben Franklin, Nelson Mandela. A vast array of styles and approaches, strengths and weaknesses. All leaders that worked at it, persisted, and eventually found the best version of themselves as a leader. We've developed a leadership framework that illuminates the path to exceptional leadership outcomes. Here is our leadership framework. As you can see, it's got 4 components: inputs, attitudes, actions, and outcomes. I encourage you to adopt this framework and then work it. Work the framework. Have intention about your leadership. Make it part of the fabric of how you move forward and how you evolve. All right, let's talk about the inputs. First, ongoing self-assessment. You cannot be an exceptional leader if you don't know yourself and love yourself first, and your evolution You have to have a keen understanding of who you are in the moment to be able to be a great leader. So you must know who you are at all times. And sometimes you're less capable, so you have to work at it. I tell people all the time, sometimes I'm doing a mediocre job, and I mean it, but I don't beat myself up about it. I focus on that opportunity at that time. I focus on my strengths. People spend way too much time on their weaknesses. Lean into your strengths as a leader. Leverage your strengths over and over again. Confidence, real earned belief in yourself, your motivations, your beliefs, your attributes, your value. Not the type of confidence where people are outwardly sure of who they are. I'm talking about knowing you have value. Not thinking maybe, but knowing. And if you're not there yet, keep working at it. There is a difference between genuine confidence and false confidence, between true belief and bluster. For the first several years after college, I had what I would call false confidence. I've always been confident, but post-college, I realized that there was all this learning, growth, the need to add to my foundation that was there. Facing that, understanding that I needed to add to my foundation was critical for me to be able to transition from a place of false confidence to genuine confidence. It must be authentic. You have to do the work to have the courage of your convictions. Lifelong learning. Every day is an opportunity to learn with the aperture open. Be in the learning business. Wherever you are in your journey, whatever your stage of development is, there's always more to learn. There's always room to grow. Community-minded. Remember that part of our definition of leadership, the idea of compelling others to be their best selves, lead their best lives while achieving shared and individual goals. Individual goals and shared goals must work together. Small, fleeting endeavors can be accomplished alone. Big, lasting stuff with meaning and resonance can only be accomplished through community building. Life is a team sport. Okay, those are the inputs in our framework. Let's talk about attitudes. A great deal of what happens to people in life goes back to their attitude. If you can't get yourself to have a winning attitude, not a lot of other things are going to go exceptionally well. You wake up some days, you just don't feel like it, so you have to work at it. These are attitudes that leaders really have to have, and they have to help others understand that they have to have them too. You can do this. You can be this. Some people need other people to help them understand. So as a leader, you got to bring attitude, and you got to help others understand about attitude. Positivity, the glass is half full. We can do this. It will work. Belief. If you believe you can't do something, you are probably right. If you believe you can do something, you're probably right. Either way, you're right. So what do you believe? Authenticity, real, genuine. Service mentality, here to help others, to support, to be of service. Solutions orientation. Every hurdle, every problem, every difficulty has a solution. Some are better than others, but there's always a solution. Solve, move forward, on to the next. Work ethic. It will take effort, consistent work. There is joy in hard work. Great leaders, exceptional leaders, they embrace the idea of hard work. And on to actions. This is where leadership is most crucial. Moving from having the right, healthy, evolving inputs to the attitudes that are the foundation from there to actions, the doing, the executing, the implementing. This is the crucial piece of great leadership. First, leaders must have a vision, a North Star that's compelling, clear, motivating. Action is an action, a bit redundant, I know, but this is critical. The idea of leaders understanding acting, doing, implementing, executing is so critical, and helping others around them understand the real value in doing, in action. Decision-making happens through practice. Follow your intuition, understand the right data in all of the clutter, and every decision is a pivot, micro or macro. The leader makes a decision, she pivots everybody else to that decision. Communication. It brings everyone onto the same page, creates clarity, clears things up, resolves differences, moves everybody forward. What is the why? How does it connect to goals, to vision? Why this set of stuff over here instead of this seemingly important stuff over there? Strategy is why. Never stop understanding the why. Innovation. Most are small, iterative, and they matter a lot. Whether it's something regarding process or product or relationship strategy or coaching, all of these innovations add up to a really meaningful, important difference. The amazing leader knows how to pick the right innovations, those that connect to the why, to the strategy. As a reminder, quick break in the action here, this terminology probably seems pretty businessy. So the reminder is that leadership and all the concepts we're talking about, they apply to all aspects of life. They apply equally to work, to how you take care of yourself, to your relationships with your spouse, your significant other, your kids, everything. The barista that you interact with in the morning. The inputs and the work you put into them literally affect everything you do. Okay, just a quick reminder there, back to actions. The last action, accountability. All great leaders understand that they're ultimately accountable, and they know how to create a culture of accountability. So the idea of accountability is own it and then move forward. Among other things, it's about learning from and owning failure so that it doesn't happen again. And here we are, the outcomes of awesome leadership. High performance, a group of people that are the best versions of themselves and the best version of the whole. A strong sense of community where people are committed, they stay longer, they recruit others to the cause. Goal achievement. The intended goals on the path to the vision are being accomplished, new goals are being established. Growth, forward momentum, achievement of purpose. Impact. Arguably the highest order reason to exist. What are you leaving behind? Are people better? What is better? Is it sustaining? What's being left to those that are going to follow? Impact. Satisfaction for the leader and the community is deep, real, and known. Joy, true joy, very different than short bursts of happiness, is a knowing sense of meaning, connection, accomplishment, value. There it is. That's our leadership framework. And again, I encourage you to adopt it and then to work it. Work the framework. I've got a few closing thoughts on leadership. Believe in yourself and keep working at it until you do. Aim high and realize that you're going to fail a bunch and your goals are going to change, but you can keep aiming high, keep striving, keep pushing yourself. Don't settle, keep believing. Live your life, and that is awesome. Not someone else's goals, aspirations, value, attitudes, baggage, shortcomings, deficiencies, but your goals, values, attitudes, shortcomings, baggage, and deficiencies. Own it. You're only coming through here one time, so own it. Live your life. Being an accomplished leader can span the entirety of your life endeavors, your career, your family, your friends, all of your interactions. Leadership is everywhere. Leadership is going to be a primary determinant of what our shared future looks like. What would our country be today without Abe Lincoln? What would the world look like without Winston Churchill? How many millions have been changed by Da Vinci and Marley? How much farther back would equality be without Martin Luther King? How different would the lives of all the young men and women that played for Dawn Staley and John Wooden be? How would our lifestyles and daily existence be without Einstein, Toyota, and Ford? Who would your siblings and kids be without your leadership? How many careers and lives will be altered by your leadership in the workplace? How many times is your example, your approach, impacting those around you? What can you help build? What will your impact be? What communities will be different because of you? Choose to be an exceptional leader. Dedicate yourself to the craft. You will notice the difference in yourself and those around you. Be a leader.